What's up guys, Guru here and welcome back to another 6pm content video where today we are back for Sunday's content of Immortals. Hopefully it is going to be a good day. Hopefully we are going to see some brand new icon and hero play picks. Who knows what we're going to get. We're going to get straight into things. If you are new to the channel, don't forget to subscribe, leave the video a like rating, let me know down below how Immortals has been for you, who has been your best pack pull so far. And with that being said, let's get into things. And so here we go. It is the third day of Immortals. It has been some alright content so far, maybe not as much as what we hoped for. However, Elite Evo should be coming today, so we are going to check that out, see what is available. We do have an Immortals Cup to start off with. Now, this is going to be there for the next week, so it isn't a 2-week one, thankfully. You just need to win 10 games in the mode, assist 4 goals with a French player, win 5 games there, score 5 goals with a Premier League player, score 5 goals with an Italian player. No idea why you get Ginola for that. I presume that might be for when he played for Juventus, was it? Maybe I'm getting that wrong. I have no idea. Play 10 games and win 10 games. That's all you really need to do. You will get Zola there as well. Well, I suppose they are probably expecting you to use Zola to do this. But in terms of the loan cards, it's quite nice to get. In terms of this, what is it? So, max 92 rated or higher in your squad, 1. That's actually not too bad. So you can use like a Zola card, which is quite nice for once. Although at the same time, you can actually... It's kind of pointless, this. You may as well just put 90 rated or higher, exactly 1. Because whether you do a 92, 91 or 90, if you do a 92, you can't do a 91 or 90. So it's kind of pointless. You can have... You need to have an icon or hero. Okay, that's interesting to see. However, playing the game should give you the loan card. That's not too bad. But you are only allowed 1 card in this, and that is it for the cup. So, nothing really too difficult in the cup in terms of building a team. Nothing really too exciting. But it's something else to do. I guess that's a positive. And we'll go over to the Evos tab because hopefully this is where it's going to be for today's main bit of content, I would presume. It is here. So, tu eres mi idola. Mi idiola. Well, I think that's how you pronounce it. But anyway, I'm not Spanish. I have no idea. But this is the one that a lot of the top tier cards can fit into. It is max 90 rated. And so I think 89 Ham fits into this. 90 R9 fits into this. Cody Gakpo, his showdown card, fits into this, which is nice to see. In terms of what's available, it's not as good as maybe what the 500k Evo was that we had that's just expired from the last 2 weeks. But it definitely is something to give sort of these top tier cards that next little push. Again, Di Natale, maybe not getting too many boosts because of his stats, but it could be quite nice. In terms of what it's about, obtain idol status through this evolution, also available through an SBC. I wonder if you can claim this Evo through an SBC. We'll go check that out in a minute. Add Finesse Shot Plus and Rapid Plus to your arsenal with added playstyles boosts all round. So, again, not bad. It's definitely maybe not the best thing in the world. It is only 100k though, so it is quite cheap to do. 700 FC points though, so it actually might be more beneficial to do it with coins. I would actually suggest doing it, but hey, it depends on what you've got. If you've not got any coins, then obviously there's no point doing that. We will hop over to the SBC tab where we do have brand new icon player picks. We don't have any new hero play picks. It's the same as what we had last week. It is the 85 and 87 again, but that was because grassroots were added to that. However, this week, icons do have grassroots in them. So Thunderstrucks, Winter Wildcards, Team of the Year, Future Stars, or Grassroot Great being added to it. So 88 rated or higher. It has upped the cost a little bit. It's an 87, 87, and an 88. 2 Team of the Weeks needed as well. Not that cheap, but at the same time, it is definitely worth doing, so we'll claim that in a minute to finish off today's episode with. Tu eres mi idiola is available in as the Evo as well. So, what this allows you to do is, if you don't want to do the Evo with coins or FC points, and you've got an 85 and 286 rated teams, you can basically do it with that instead, which I think is quite clever, because it allows you to utilize stuff that's in your trade pile and, like, obviously the dupe storage, but you don't have to worry about using your coins to do an Evo. I think it's quite clever, or you might be able to do this Evo twice on a player, or you might have 2 different players you want to use that can now go into this. So Again, lots of different positives out of that as well. We do have Icon Henry in today. Now, this is only a 10-segment SBC, which does make me question doing him, just because having a 92 Henry card, especially maybe in like 2 months' time when we're getting some like crazy stupid evos for all these cards that we're starting to get to a 92 rated, this could push him to a 99 rated card depending on what happens over footies. I'd be possibly thinking about doing it. It is your bronze and silver, then an 83 for the loan, which is nice, although it is then 288 rated, 289 rated, 290s, and a 91. So it is quite expensive, even though there's not a lot. But what I do like is you don't have to do, kind of like him where you'll get some of the bigger Icon SBCs and you've got to do all the 85, 86s and stuff. Just take out them, keep the expensive part in, absolutely, but it does help out to continue on the grind. And then I think that is everything for today's content. I don't think there is anything too new in terms of any other SBCs. Evo wise, we have got everything, although there is saying an Henry inspired Evo. No, that is because this is the Henry inspired Evo. That would make sense, obviously. We will quickly hop over into the store just to see if EA have released any new packs. I'm trying to avoid packs, I can't lie. I don't really want to open any packs right now, but at the same time, if there's something good or I do need a bit of fodder, it might be worth it. 90 plus premium immortals. 90 plus premium immortals guarantee packs. It does include obviously a hero or an icon, and then 5 players 87 rated or higher. One of them guaranteed to be 89. So it's really an immortals guarantee, a 90 plus player, and also an 87 times 4, which actually isn't awful, but at the same time, yeah, it's probably not brilliant. It is obviously quite high. Chances are you're just going to get Algebert, or you're going to end up packing, who's the other one? Algebert or Mostovoy. It's realistically going to be them two. Apart from that, I'm not really seeing anything too new in packs. There was the icon pick that we used to have as a packs for you option, has now came back as an actual promo pack, which not really a fan of. I thought it was going to be a bit more exclusive, having the packs for you stuff, but hey, it's EA, they need to make as much money as they can. So that is the store covered, which means we can head back over to the SBC tab and open the icon player pick. Ideally, I have no idea who I want. I can't lie, not many players are probably going to get into my team, so maybe one of like the top tier icons. In terms of the grassroots greats that are being added in, we do have not many of them, but there is a few decent ones. I feel like Ribery could be quite good. Foodie isn't a bad card, but not amazing. Right, again, pretty good, but nothing too spectacular. Drogba, Maradona, and Ribery are probably the best sort of there. Stoichkov isn't, again, a bad card. A lot of these cards having very similar stats now to the Evos that we're now making. So, realistically, it kind of doesn't really matter who we end up getting, but we'll do it for the content. Why not? The brand new 88 plus icon pick with the grassroots greats is here, and we are going to see what we can get. Hopefully, somebody good, EA. It is going to start off with 91 Rooney, who isn't actually a bad option. Unfortunately, can't fit an Evo, but maybe will soon. All in all, though, not a bad card. The next one is going to be John Barnes. As a Liverpool fan, it does sway me a little bit, but we're definitely not going to take a Thunderstruck. And then we are going to get a 91 Jarry, who we already own. So I will be taking 91 Rooney, because give it sort of a few weeks' time, he will fit into a brand new Evo. Hopefully, your icon picks are better than mine. Let me know down below what you are getting. And with that being said, that's where we're going to leave it for today. I'm out. Peace.